Have you ever met someone who instantly made you feel safe? Like you could tell them anything. They didn't say much, they didn't try too hard, but something about them made your guard drop. Was it their words? Their eyes? Their energy? Whatever it was, it felt real. But here's the strange truth. That connection may not have been accidental. Because deep inside the science of human behavior, there exists a technique, subtle, ancient, and almost invisible, that can make strangers trust you in seconds. It's not hypnosis. It's not manipulation. It's the hidden rhythm of psychological mirroring, a tool so powerful it's used by spies, con artists, therapists, and leaders alike. In this episode of Dark Psychology, we're going to reveal how trust is engineered, how people use this secret technique without you realizing it, and how you can use it ethically to build real magnetic influence. So sit still, watch closely, because once you learn this, you'll never look at human connection the same way again. Part 1. The invisible code behind trust. Let's start with something uncomfortable. Trust isn't emotional. It's chemical. When you meet someone new, your brain is running silent calculations. Do they look like me? Sound like me? Move like me? Feel like me? Every tiny signal, tone, gesture, micro-expression tells your nervous system whether this person is a threat or an ally, and it all happens beneath consciousness. Neuroscientists call this the mirror neuron system, the hidden circuit that lets us feel what others feel. When you yawn, I yawn. When you smile, my brain releases serotonin. When you lean forward, I subconsciously mirror your body language to show connection. This isn't acting, it's biology. Humans evolved to copy each other as a survival strategy. The more two people synchronize their behavior, the safer they feel. And that's the core of the dark technique. Part 2. Mirroring, the silent language of trust. Mirroring is simple and terrifyingly effective. It means subtly aligning your tone, posture, pace, and energy with the person in front of you. When done naturally, it activates a subconscious loop called rapport resonance, where their brain starts releasing oxytocin, the trust hormone, because it perceives sameness. It's the reason FBI negotiators mirror suspects to de-escalate conflict. It's how elite salespeople get clients to say yes before the pitch is even over. It's how therapists make their clients cry, not because they're manipulating, but because they create safety through mirrored emotion. But when used with bad intent, it becomes a weapon. Con artists, narcissists, and seducers use this very technique to bypass skepticism. They match your rhythm, mirror your tone, reflect your emotions, and within minutes, your defenses dissolve. Your brain whispers, "They get me." But what it really means is, they've entered your psychological frequency. Part 3. The dark side. How manipulators hijack trust. Imagine a charming stranger at a cafe. You talk for 5 minutes. They laugh when you laugh. They nod when you speak. They even sip their coffee right after you do. Your subconscious registers synchronicity. It feels effortless, like an instant bond. That's the power of behavioral mirroring. Now imagine they lean in slightly, lower their voice, and share something personal. That triggers reciprocity bias. the need to match their vulnerability. So you open up too. This is how emotional hackers work. They don't force trust. They simulate it. They reflect your values, your language, even your pace of breathing. You feel seen, when in reality, you're being read. But don't panic. This isn't mind control. It's simply advanced emotional pattern recognition. And if you understand it, you can use it for good. Part 4. How to use it ethically. The mirror of empathy. Here's the truth no one tells you. Mirroring isn't evil. Intent is. Used consciously, it becomes a bridge, a way to tune in to another person's nervous system and build authentic understanding. So here's how to use this technique ethically and effectively, step by step. Step 1. Observe before you act. Don't rush connection. Study the person's rhythm, their speech pace, tone, emotional tempo. Are they calm, fast-talking, reserved? The first rule of trust is respecting their frequency. Step 2. Match energy, not identity. You don't need to copy their every move. If they lean forward, you can simply soften your tone. If they speak quietly, lower your volume slightly. It's not imitation, it's attunement. Step 3. Mirror emotions, not gestures. If they're stressed, show calmness, but match the concern, not the panic. If they're excited, show curiosity. Your emotional reflection tells their brain, we are aligned. And that's the exact process high-level negotiators use to turn chaos into trust. And this brings us to the hidden mechanism behind it all: neural entrainment. When two people mirror each other long enough, their brainwaves begin to sync. Literally. EEG scans show matching alpha and theta patterns during moments of deep empathy. It's like your minds start dancing in rhythm. But here's where the darkness enters. Because this same technique can be weaponized in politics, religion, and relationships. When someone mirrors your values, your pain, and your body language long enough, you stop analyzing and start believing. That's when persuasion becomes control. It's why cult leaders build rapport circles. It's how social engineers gain passwords, money, or loyalty. And it's why emotional manipulators are so convincing. They mimic your soul until you trust the reflection. That's the true art of dark psychology. Not forcing people to obey, but making them want to. Part 6. Protecting yourself from hidden mirroring. Now that you know the game, how do you defend against it? First, watch for unnatural synchronicity. If someone is matching your every movement too quickly, too perfectly, it's not empathy, it's strategy. Authentic connection grows slowly. Manipulative rapport happens instantly. Second, test asymmetry. Subtly change your body language. Cross your arms, shift your tone, look away briefly. If they copy you every time, they're mirroring deliberately. And third, ask a small question that interrupts their flow, like, "What do you think about that?" Watch if they freeze or redirect. Manipulators don't like losing rhythm. Genuine people adapt easily. And finally, don't confuse intensity with intimacy. Fast trust is often false trust. If it feels too good, too soon. Pause. Real trust is earned, not engineered. Part 7. The real secret technique. So what is the secret technique that makes people instantly trust you? It's not manipulation. It's not deception. It's something deeper, something paradoxical. It's authentic mirroring. It's the act of seeing someone fully, emotionally, mentally, energetically, and allowing them to feel safe in your presence. Because humans don't trust perfection. They trust recognition. When you mirror someone with empathy, you're telling their nervous system, "You're safe here. You're understood." That's what every person, every brain is searching for. So if you want people to trust you instantly, don't fake connection. Feel it. Match their breathing. Listen with your eyes. Repeat their last phrase softly, not to copy, but to show you heard. Give your full attention. In that moment, their brain releases oxytocin, lowers cortisol, and opens the gate to trust. That's not dark psychology. That's emotional intelligence in its rawest form. Part 8. The hidden power of presence. Let's end with this. Your presence is the most powerful psychological tool you have. When your energy is grounded, when your attention is pure, people sense it instantly. Their body relaxes, their walls drop, their mind says, safe. That's the real secret, presence. Every manipulator can fake a smile, mimic a tone, or copy a gesture. But no one can fake genuine attention, because the nervous system knows the difference. So use the mirror, but polish it with empathy. Speak less, notice more. When you look someone in the eye and truly see them, you trigger the oldest survival code in the brain. Connection means safety. And in that moment, they trust you. Not because you tricked them, but because you reminded them of something deeper, that for a brief second, they weren't alone in the world. That is the hidden technique. It's not hypnosis, it's not manipulation. It's human connection refined by psychology, wrapped in mystery, and often misunderstood for magic. Dark psychology only becomes dark when it's used without empathy. But when you understand it and use it with awareness, it turns into something else entirely, emotional mastery. So next time you meet someone new, slow your breathing, mirror softly, listen deeply, and watch what happens. Because trust isn't about what you say, it's about what you signal. And those who can control that signal control the world.